there for one another was something that was truly impressive.
We are underway, Seattle, Kansas City. Robinson plays it long, and it's headed down here. Chawinga looking to collapse in on it. Lavoisier skirts through, takes a shot, and it's saved by Ivory off the rebound, cleared off by Huerta.
Numbers from everywhere. If we see here, she comes up from the midfielder, able to get that touch, picks her head up, and doesn't have a hesitation on the shot. They're not afraid to shoot the ball from anywhere. We talked about Ivory, the goalkeeper, needing to be on top of her game tonight. She's going to be called into action a lot. The city's able to throw forward like this. It's overwhelming for her back line. They're going to need to rely on their midfielders to track runners all night long. And that's what I was talking about, losing a player like Fishlock. She does such a good job of tracking those players and really being a facilitator and an organizer. So somebody on Seattle is going to need to step up and fill that role.
Yeah, Harvey said Fishlock the best player on the pitch in that last game against San Diego, a 2-1 victory. As here comes the rain at home. G looks to swing, and it's deflected off of Rodriguez, who gets to start an outside back today. Michelle Cooper. DiBernardo through the middle, drives it forward, takes a shot, it's blocked down. Second chance opportunity, Cooper's wide. Vanderyacht. Back to her. Cooper has it, takes a shot, and it's saved by Ivory. Laurel Ivory, what a stop.
But Ivory is ready for it. The ball turns over in their own half, which sometimes can catch a goalkeeper sleeping, but she's ready for it. The ball turns over twice here, and it's a quick shot here from Cooper, but she's able to read it all the way and get that big hand up and tip it over the bar. That's great goalkeeping here from Ivory, especially early on. She's already been called into action, which means she's settled into this game and she's seeing the ball really well. Good stuff from the goalkeeper.
DiBernardo on the delivery, headed towards that near post, and it's pushed out by G. Barnes through the air, Feist as well. Lavoisier passes it into the box. Everyone's all turned around. Here's Chawinga, takes a shot, and it's just wide. Now on this left side, and she gives it away to Feist. G muscles through, takes a shot, and it's high. DiBernardo, Lavoisier calling for it. Puts it across, lifted, saved by Ivory. That came off of Huerta, nearly an own goal, but Ivory was able to stop.
That it takes to make this type of save. The ball gets sprayed out wide. It's Lavoisier who picks her head up and plays an absolute brilliant ball, and it's the center back who ends up getting a touch on it. What a reaction save here from Ivory. She's expecting her own team to clear it out, but instead the ball comes back. She's able to get that hand.
It's going to be a free kick for G. Huerta, wide, cross in, off DiBernardo. G, second ball, takes a shot, it's to 80 French. Robinson, DiBernardo, touch to Cooper, takes a shot, Ivory again! Chawinga collapsing in, it's gonna keep it in the box here, and McClernand just tackles it away to give Seattle a chance to breathe and thank their keeper.
Cooper's been able to find this a lot tonight. She's able to find this space here on the wing and tuck it in with her right foot. 3 or 4 shots now, but again, it's Ivory up to the task. She reads it all the way. She opens up her body, and Ivory's able to read it with a nice, strong dive and a well-pushed-out ball.
Well, Kansas City just working it around in this midweek match against Seattle. Over the top, Cooper turns on the Jets. Head-to-head with Holmes. Slices through. DiBernardo looks up, chips it over the top. Hutton, header. Lavoisier, if she can get there, takes a shot. It's saved by Ivory.
It down, but she's able to stick with the play. If we see the replay here, the cross comes in. She's trying to track it. She's thinking about coming out. Lavoisier is able to get a touch, but she sticks with it. She stays on her feet, and she's able to gobble up this shot here. Full out sprawl again. Again, it's Ivory. It looks like she overcommitted on the first ball in, but Lavoisier, yeah, an outside back that really likes to get forward. So just a little bit more that Seattle defense is going to have to deal with in the second half.
No score between Kansas City and Seattle. It's difficult to hold this Kansas City offense down. But they scored just that one goal against Houston, and now no goals in the first half against Seattle.
Well, I think especially, too, as the season goes on, teams are going to adjust to what you're doing, and then it's up to you to counter-adjust. So far tonight, Seattle's done a good job of eliminating Chewinga, so it's going to need to come from somebody else, but...
Rodriguez, back post. Ivory reaches for it, and the follow-through is off the mark. Boy, about 4 players down in the 6 right now. Seattle Club, I mean, she holds a lot of records, and she's in the record book a bunch of times, but she's tied for first with Megan Rapinoe.
And there she is immediately already cutting out a passing lane. And that's what she's so good at. It's the work that she does that doesn't show up on the score sheet that makes her such a good player. She does so much of the dirty work. She cuts out these passing lanes. She defends so strongly.
Spanstra fires. Ivory has it.
Yeah, Ivory will take that all day. It's a good idea from Spanstra. She picks her head up. She has a lot of space, but that's a deep shot. It's going to be hard to beat a goalkeeper from that distance, but I like the idea. You're a substitute. You just came into the game. Get a shot on net. Get your feet a little bit involved. If you have those opportunities to hit those shots, take advantage of it, but an easy one for Ivory at the end of it.
Let's go again. And it's Robinson for Kansas City. There's a final whistle. Kansas City still unbeaten, but Seattle with a very strong defensive performance, and both of these teams walk away with a point.